So I just want to thank you for letting me do your reading. And just to put a little disclaimer up, I am learning. And thank you for letting me practice. And the question is, what should I pursue as a career? Okay, so the decks that I'm using the Empty Cup Oracle, Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle, the Illustrated Herbiary, the Tarot of Plants, the Wooden Tarot, and the Earthbound Oracle. So you first got the lungs, crater, whistle, and moth from the Empty Cup Oracle, death, poppy from the Tarot of Plants, number 36, snake from Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle, and rose from the Illustrated Herbiary. This is a first step. The lungs ask you to take a breath, to pause, to slow down and take stock of your surroundings. How can you get to where you want to be if first you don't know where you are? You need a starting point, and this is it. How do you feel right now? How does your body feel? How does your mind feel? How would you like to feel in the future? Do some dreaming about what your new life with this new job, career, might look like, feel like. Write it down, draw it, make a collage. What do you want to keep from your old life, and what do you want to throw away? The snake, number 36, is all about fear. It can be real scary to move, especially forward into something new. If you have been hurt in the past and are still dealing with the scars/impact, as in the crater card. The crater. These things can leave an impact on your mind. However, it's time to move forward into the next part of your life. Some parts of your life will end, as in the death/poppy card, but many times old things need to end for new things to happen. You're just making room for more of the things you want in your life. The moth is our shadow side, the things we keep hidden. They can be both things we like about ourselves and things we don't. They are not necessarily bad things, just things that we are hiding from ourselves for one reason or another. And I'm going to read the moth card. Moth, the nocturnal, unassuming, and dark cousin of the butterfly. In this deck, the moth is your shadow self, that mysterious, scary, embarrassing, and chaotic half of you. What are you most afraid of? What makes you sad? What are your weaknesses, your wounds? What do you keep hidden? Avoidance will not help. Learn to face your moth with curiosity and love. We are often most critical and aggressive towards those in whom we can see a glimmer of recognition. There's a quote from a Buddhist master, and I'm just going to put the name on the screen because I'm going to butcher the name. We love to hate. In hatred, we feel so clear. We can feel so clear that we can kill someone. How can we relinquish that horrifying, seductive, bright, sharp clarity in favor of empathy? And then there's another quote. If you want to know where to find your contribution to the world, look at your wounds. Then you will learn how to heal them. Teach others. And this is the person's name who the quote is from. Dig deep and bring as much to the surface as you can. There are things you have been silent about for a very long time, and now it's time to be loud. However that means to you, whether it's telling a friend, writing a poem, and reading aloud to other people, or just to yourself. What's important is that this makes sound. Talking to a counselor works as well. They can also help you do this shadow work. It's time. The time for keeping quiet is over. And I'm going to read whistle. Whistle. Use your voice. Make some noise when it's important. Don't forget that the whistle is there, and don't be afraid to use it when necessary. Growing up, it's common that we are taught to keep quiet, to be a good kid, to be polite, and please others over attending to ourselves. It can be easy to forget that we have a shrill, terrifying, and alarming tool to call to action what is important. If it's an emergency, for fuck's sake, don't be afraid to use it. It was on a particularly stressful day a couple years back when I was driving myself on the highway listening to the news. I felt hopelessly sad and frustrated and unheard, and for the first time in my life I let myself scream as loud as I could, and in that tiny metal vehicle, all my hair stood on end. My bones froze. It was the scariest sound I'd ever heard. A sound I didn't know I had in me, and suddenly I felt okay. And there's some little words in italics, and it says, fuck politeness. You got the rose card from the Illustrated Herbiary, and it says the key word on it is crack open. And this is a time of things opening up for you. It's a time where you're going to be opening up to others in ways you haven't previously, and a time where you're going to be opening up to yourself. And also, opportunities will open up. Opportunities for work, opportunities for new things, and also it's a time to focus on, and I know it's kind of in vogue, right? And I know it's kind of popular now, but it's time to focus on self-care, how to take care of yourself and how to do what is best for you, no matter what maybe other people are doing, breaking away and doing your thing, and it's okay to do your own thing. You don't have to always follow the crowd, and and Rose is about love and loving. It's also Rose also has the thorns, and I feel like here the thorns stand for truth. It's just another way of saying, getting to the truth of things, even if maybe it's not something pleasant. But, if you know the truth, then it's a starting point. And also like learning the truth about, who you are, more about you. Learning more about yourself is always good. And that is what this card is about. And if you know more about yourself, you'll know more about what you want and where you want to go. Okay, so you got number 46, Umbrella, from Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle, and the Emperor card, Payne, from the Tarot of Plants. You will find sanctuary under the umbrella and protection, stability from the Emperor during this time. Use the more active energy of the Father to help you step out onto this new path. This is a time of doing, for being seen, for seeing things as they are. You got number 54B from the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle, the 3rd of Autumn, Aspen, which is also the Third of Pentacles in most decks, and the Eight of Autumn Peppers, and that is the Eight of Pentacles. Autumn is the Pentacle suit in other decks. It deals with home, work, and money, so it is fitting that you have gotten these two cards. The Eight of Autumn is all about mastering a craft or skill. It's about the process of learning. It's about practice. Many decks show depictions of artists or craftspeople at work. Think potters or woodworkers, a trade, electrician, someone who works with their hands. This card could indicate a career in some sort of craft or trade, a job where there would be a lot of hands-on work or working with your hands, work that is creative and where you would be designing things. Not a desk job, but one with more movement. The Third of Autumn is the card of working together and collaboration. And then B is hardworking, productivity, taking action on a project, good communication with peers. Both the B card and Three of Autumn talk about working together with others. This could mean that collaboration would be an important part of your career. Lots of teamwork. Okay, so you got the Four of Stones, which is the Four of Wands in most decks. This is from the Wooden Tarot. You got the Crow, number 49, and then the Diamond, number 73, from the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. And then on either side, you have Bound and Luck and Resistance and Release from the Earthbound Oracle. So the Four of Stones shows four horns holding up a string or a cord. Like the four legs of a table, this card is all about stability. So above and below is the Crow and the Diamond. The Crow is moving from place to place. The Diamond is enduring love, a promise, invincibility. And when I look at these cards, I feel like I'm looking at a very special relationship. The Four of Stones, Wands, can be about a marriage or a partnership. Since you also have the Bee and the Three of Autumn, which both talk about working together with others, it makes me think that this is a close partnership rather than a marriage, perhaps a business partner. This is a stable partnership with a strong bond. There's a lot of magic and wonder that is created by this partnership. By the Luck card, it is super strong and crazy resilient, number 73 Diamond. It's going to take you to many places, different places, number 49 Crow, both physical and cause you to grow mentally and emotionally. There will be give and take. The forces of resistance and release will allow this partnership to expand and contract as it needs to. Think of a river, always moving, shifting, adjusting, so as not to get stagnant. So I hope that was helpful for you. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of specifics, but I'm hoping that the cards gave you enough info so you can at least have a direction, or that they will speak, or they will spark some ideas or some inspiration. If you have any questions, please let me know. Feedback is welcome. I hope some of this resonated with you and was helpful on your journey. All right, thank you. Bye.